Hey, what is going on, everybody? How you guys doing today? What up, Taylor, Jasmeel, Ironscare, Bronson, Enigmatic? Joe? Glad. That's awesome, man. I appreciate it, bro. How you doing, Wojo? What's going on, guys? I lost to the Light Ivor in RTA yesterday, actually. Man, that thing is toxic. Granted, it was a massive Procfest luck sack, but it's still toxic. Wonder if I still have the replay. I don't think so. I think it probably scrolled out. Huge congrats on the Light Ivor, though. What up, Bell Peppers? How you doing, man? Welcome back, Justin. How you doing? How's the account, Justin? What up, Kyle? How you doing, man? Congrats on the Leo. Getting ready for tourney level siege. Haha, nice. Joe, I do. You can actually check the website. Like, where is it? Right there. For rates and information for account services. But it's basically $50 an hour. Small downgrade, what'd you wind up with? Bell Peppers, the meta is basically, it's something you haven't seen all that much. It's Oliver Moore-Chung. Same meta it's been for 6 seasons. But it is a little bit more diversified at the moment. What up, Perk? How you doing, man? Bro, congrats on the LD, Joe. Which one? This was my most recent pull. I haven't been so excited to do RTA in ages, man. Ever since I pulled the Ragdoll, I do like all my wings every day. I'm still getting a feel for the box. I feel like I'm still making a lot of mistakes drafting. I'm really struggling to push out of like mid G2 range. The highest I've gotten is rank 400. Bro, Wojo, Leia's not bad, man. Dark Desert Warrior. I'm not sure who that is. Let me see. How do I deal with that? That's pretty toxic. I want to say, obviously, I think I like the Julianne. Julianne's buff was pretty legit, by the way. Could I Cadiz this? I feel like I could Cadiz this, but I also feel like I should have support. I want Nikki, but I don't... Yeah, there's Nikki. Okay, let's do Nikki. Oh, Dark Cassandra is absolutely nuts, man. Yeah, Dark Cassandra is nuts. Shazam, Nikki, Jaeger, Jackson, Kraka. Okay, yeah, so Nikki and Jackson, pretty insane there. Shazam would be fun. Oh, Shazam's like super fun, and then Jaeger would be fun too. Manuel, how you doing, man? The Ragdoll's what's new, bro. Ragdoll and the Julianne buff, because Julianne was always my favorite LD. When they buffed him, I was kind of iffy. I was not sold on it being a buff, but it really was a buff. I thought it was a lateral, but man, no, it was a super legit buff. Like, when I first read the patch notes, I was like, oh, they kind of took away one thing and they gave him another, but no. No, definitely a buff. Well, so the thing is, like, when you say I knew it was a buff, for somebody who's been a long-term Julianne player, your immediate thought is in terms of the things that you would ordinarily bring Julianne into. So in terms of the way that I used to use Julianne, it wasn't actually a massive buff. But what it did was allow me to use him in a lot more places, obviously. Any chance we could get through this? Yeah, no. Doesn't make any difference, does it? Yeah. Okay. Oh man, she's behind also. We're just gonna be patient. Oh, okay. That like literally did nothing. That single target stun, man. Freaking single target stuns. Nothing more frustrating. And that's GG. No, definitely not a nerf, bro. When I first read it, I thought it was a lateral, but it's actually a pretty huge buff. I mean, it may not have felt like one while you were facing him yet, but trust me, for somebody, again, you know, just from the perspective of playing him, he's like so much more useful than he was before, because for the past few seasons, he was still one of my highest win rate monsters, but you could only draft him in like, you know, 2% of matches or something. So yeah, no, it's night and day different. Night and day different. Julianne. That's awesome that it helped. That's awesome that I was able to help you get the JSON, Joe. Let me see. So my Ragdoll draft rate is pretty high, actually. About 50%, but that's skewed because I forced him for my first 60 wings, so probably about 30%. I'm still testing a lot of different stuff. I'm still really trying to get a feel for how to get the right responses and how to how to shape the drafts that I'm looking for, basically. I'm overdrafting Volantis, and the problem with Volantis is you literally can't draft him unless you draft Juno with him, which is basically means I really should de-rune Volantis, because I'm overdrafting him and my win rate with him is terrible. It's like 41%. But I mean, he's undraftable if you don't draft Juno at the same time. She just hard counters him so much. Alright, we're experimenting here. So let's experiment. How many runes do you have, Wojo? I know, I think Perk, who's in stream, I think he had this issue. If you have over like 3,500 runes or something like that, at a certain point, your JSON gets so big that it'll cause swap to crash. Yeah, you didn't want to draft a Leo there, that's for sure. Do I just draft... Do I do the Josephine? What's he ban? He's got to let the Kraka through, right? I think he bans Annabelle. Annabelle's the logical ban here. Nope, bans the Cadiz. Okay. I think that's still okay. What up, John? How you doing, man? Oh, so then, yeah, that's the other thing, Wojo. You have to go into Microsoft Store and force an update. It may not have... sometimes Microsoft Store doesn't update for like a week, and there's no rhyme or reason to when it does or doesn't. So just go into Microsoft Store and just like force the update, basically. Now that was an unfortunate outcome. That was the most unfortunate outcome, is she cycles right back and AoE stuns everything. Awesome. And that's kind of pointless, because she's just going to put her defense buff on it. At least it slightly reduces the damage. Yeah, if everything's up to date, then I actually have no idea, bro. The best thing to do is to go into Xandro's Discord. What up, Yada? How you doing, man? What's up with these 100%? Alright, it's my turn to proc, right? Of course not. Yeah, of course not. I think he's had like 4 procs already. I'm still at 0. That's what my entire weeks look like. I think I go like 4 or 5 matches without a proc right now. You'd think I just wasn't. It actually got so bad I was legitimately just checking if my violent rune sets were broken. Yada, so Masha would look kind of like that, but usually faster. That's speed tuned to my team specifically. So generally that kind of build, but faster. Most people put her on Vio Nem. I prefer Vio Will, but the most common build is Vio Nem. 'Grin and Barrett, absolutely 100%. That has to be just somebody making up a story. There's just no way. I believe Com2Us's RNG, random number generator, is definitely flawed. Don't get me wrong. I believe it's bugged, but there's a difference between the random number generator being bugged and, like, when I say bugged, I think it's just really, bet. Yeah, no, there's absolutely no way that one person summoning an LD5 affects someone else's rates, no matter how poorly the random number generator's coded. Yeah, Yada, if you, so in the, yeah, crit rate slot 4 is totally fine. Crit rate slot 4 is totally fine. Uh, 16 and 5 years. Oh, congratulations, man. Hey Joe, thanks for hanging out on stream, man. Just message me in Discord. I'll be happy to share info with you. What up, Abdullah? How you doing, man? I don't think I saw the Teshar team, but I doubt that I'll run it because it would require me taking too many runes away from monsters that, like, I don't farm giants enough to make it worth de-runing like my Fat Lucian for Siege and stuff like that. It's just not really worth it. So that's one of the things we're gonna look at on stream today is testing for a team that does not require me to break up more important builds for me. I did, out of curiosity, run it in the optimizer, and I can make the stats, I think. It's really close, but I'm pretty sure I can make the stats. Yeah, of course that happened. Julian buff is really nice. Julian buff is really nice. That was not really nice. Maybe 310, 320, Ed? No, I won't bother testing Van Cliff. I don't believe he got any kind of a notable nerf, any kind of a notable buff. I think he's going to require way too much setup, personally. Dude, that thing is tanky. Yep. But yeah, I don't see Van Cliff. The problem with Van Cliff is because he's replacing so Van Cliff is basically replacing a buff with a defense break. That's what his change is, right? But that means that you're speed capped by having Van Cliff be your fastest stripper, and then he doesn't do any attack bar manipulation. So there's not really any point in like, there's no point in running a Swift Van Cliff because then you have to run something Swift right behind it. And if you don't run a Swift Van Cliff, then you're not going to be able to take advantage of that new buff, right? And so in that case, yeah, he can be used, but there's not a lot of point in using him because there's just better strippers out there. Laura, I think, got a pretty legitimate buff. I mean, Laura got exactly what it was always obvious Laura needed. So Laura, at a certain point, Laura will need some testing. What that point is, I don't know yet. Because, I mean, for me, she doesn't make a lot of... Ah, that sucked. Really? Okay. Okay, yeah, I lost. Again. I think I've lost every single wing so far this stream, right? Yeah, fun stuff. The problem with Vile Laura is she doesn't really do all that much. Despair Laura to me is still the way to go. It's either Despair or Swift. It's one or the other. Yeah, I can show rag runes. That like 55 points I just dropped to start the stream. That's fun. Yeah, you're not factoring in the fact that she doesn't have full activation rates, though. That just sounds very RNG based. So now you're like a 22% into an 80% into an 85%. Not a huge fan of tying that much into RNG. Yeah, no, it won't happen, Jack. There's no point. It's not fun. A lot of invincibility. All right, let's do that. That's interesting too. I have not seen a Pontos, I don't think, all season, and that's like the third time I've seen him in 10 matches. What up, Zenrai? How you doing, man? I might be the only turn 2 player in the game left. I mean, Come To Us is making a very concerted effort to continue to force people into turn 1. Surprised he gave me the Kraka here. Oh, there you go. And that's why you gave me the Kraka, and that's why you really should never draft Kraka. And that also was my exact point regarding activation rates, by the way. I think he has cleanse up, so there's no point in me saving it. Restun maybe? Actually, that's a Nemesis Pontos. Zerbeer. I'll have to try and remember the name then. I didn't realize it was the same guy. I mean, it's the same draft, but that's a pretty common team, except without the Pontos. I think he'd have been better off drafting the Carlos, to be honest, because I would have banned the Carlos in a heartbeat. Alright, let's try Nikki first pick. So far, all I've really tested is Nikki. Alright. The problem with running, like, let's say you run a 350 Swift Laura, then you still have to run everything at 320 right behind it, which is somewhat problematic. I think that's like my first proc of the stream. I'm sure I must have gotten a proc somewhere, but I don't remember actually getting a proc yet on stream in like 8 Wings or something. I'm sure there must have been one. I'm sure there must have been one somewhere. Well, actually, no, I had the Rakuni proc that cost me the match earlier. Rakuni actually double proc to start that one. There you go. Making up for the procs. I'm gonna get them all in one match. Tell you what, Wedget's heal is absolutely insane, man. He got massively buffed a while back. And everybody still kept using him as cleave, so you didn't think of him as a support, but man, he does so much healing. That match was just kind of rune gap, though. I think if that was like an actual G2 Praha, it does not die to a single proc. That's why I'm saying that was rune gap. Like, I'm sure that Tessa was not max accuracy, and I'm sure that Praha was squid. It was like, it was 200 something points below me, but realistically it's probably more than that. Because I'm low right now after dropping 50 points. Try something different. Actually, wait. Yeah, let's try something like this. Something different. Water Totement's not an RTA. I use her in Siege sometimes. In the last couple of seasons, I've generally found the Tetra to actually be more useful than Aaliyah in most Siege offenses. So I've been using a lot more Tetra, but I still use Aaliyah on occasion. For RTA, she doesn't give the instant heal, so it's a little bit problematic. Oh man, not enough Nemesis prop there. I think I lose on turn 1, don't I? Well, no, I mean I still have my Julianne here. So. I'm gonna have to go into this thing first. As much as that Ethna's an issue. Of course he propped. Kraka, no. Kraka's just generally not very good on defense. We all try. We've been trying and trying and trying, but I just can't get her to win. The closest I've found was doing an anti-OBD Kraka, but she really you just can't get her to win. Nikki, yes. Nikki can actually be pretty good. Would you please stop rocking already? Oh man. Okay. Shazam I haven't seen on defense in ages. I feel like he could be really good in G1, but in G3 it's just too easy to kill. Nikki, so I run a Clara Nikki Gianna, but you can run that Clara Nikki Savannah is not bad also. Alright. Even though every time I first pick Shizuka, I just get cleaved and lose, I'm tired of facing her, so we're gonna first pick her. Problem is, the appropriate counter to Shizuka is that, and I won't draft that because I don't enjoy that. So it puts me in a really bad spot because I'm weak into her and I'm weak against her. So he should go Oliver Chung here and he's pretty much guaranteed the win. makes it seem like he's banning Volantis. Yeah, I didn't think so. That is the thing that, like, is more frustrating than anything, and it's also what shows you when you're just running absolutely bad. They just automatically single target stun every time. And that was pretty much GG. Why would you... That's just a weird question, Thomas. No. No, I don't. I feel like I have a lot of bad RNG right now. Yeah, no, this is, I've been running like this for a couple of days, man. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's some bad drafts in here. I'm sure I'm still trying to figure out the team. Like, I'm not going to say I should be winning every one of these fights, but I am going to say that I'm getting crushed on the RNG side of things, whether I should be winning or losing. See, like, I just have to stop drafting Volantis. I cannot win with Volantis. Like, he is just way too counterable right now. So, I might de-rune him, because sometimes if you have the monster in your box, you just tend to use him. But, yeah, I probably should just de-rune him, honestly. I was gonna draft something and I forgot what it was. It is not Gyu. Yeah, Gyu was not the pick there. What did I have in mind? Oh, Antares. That's what it was. I got distracted. It was gonna be Antares. No, Douglas or Antares? Douglas. That's what it was. I was deciding between Douglas and Antares. I decided Douglas and then I just completely spaced it. Alright, Gyu's not the worst thing ever here, but she's on the weak side. Thoughts around drafting Nana first pick? You're going to be very limited. If you draft anything that's not a speed lead first pick, you're generally going to be really limited because you're just going to see this all day long. Yeah, I mean, it's a 45%er. Well, I don't think I lose, but it's still a 45%er. I mean, I win by playing off a triple revenge bird. That's not like a win that I get particularly yay about. And I win against the guy at 1540 with a triple revenge bird. But yeah, it's pretty much a 45%er. I don't know if I could win that if Bird doesn't counter. Maybe, but I don't think so. Alright, let's see here. I think I probably should have gone Ethna over Cammy here. So I was thinking a little ahead on the draft, but yeah, that's... Alright, that's fine. That's not good. Draft. Can he get a double snipe here? I don't think so. Unless that's just like a super fast Diana. I assume he goes Cadiz first, right? Okay, that hurt. Cadiz really could have revenged there. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I can't actually stop the Diana from killing the Cammy, so I may as well just put some defense breaks out. We'll stun the Cadiz, of course. But Julianne at least comes back here. Okay. So much for my triple revenge Cadiz here. So much for the triple revenge Cadiz here. Hey, finally. Cadiz obviously is not the pick there. Again, still trying to figure out the right counters out of this box. I introduced like 15 new monsters I'm not used to having ruined. Also really trying to figure out what the best first pick is. Vanessa just doesn't really do enough if you're not running a CC team. But Shizuka gets CC'd too much. Ragdoll gets CC'd too much. So I haven't figured out what the correct first pick is here yet. Probably need to test the Nikki first pick a little bit more because she gives you more flexibility. Also really need to test the Ethna first pick a little bit more. How much strip does he have? He has one strip now, but it's only a directed strip. this would be okay. Pretty light on damage here. Yeah, Shizuka's 100 res, but that makes no difference. Everything that you face in G3 is going to be max at. Yeah, he wins this. Even without the Tessa, he crushed me on this draft. The Wedge Jet provides an insane amount of sustain, and then he's got a lot of damage from the Miles. Even without these two, like he practically wins this 2v4, honestly. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Be nice if he procced. There we go. So he'll get the big heal now from this thing. Man, that's a thick shield. There you go. Ah, nice counters. Lucky sleep though. Not a well-built Miles. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Blanked everything, huh? Feel free to counter anytime, Juno. If he procs, I lose. Wow! Crits with the Wedge Jet. Nice. I can't win from here. Yeah, there was no way. There was no way. Dude, what'd I lose? 70, 60, 70? Well, I was... Yeah, I lost... Well, from yesterday, I'm down about 100. So in these 25 wings, I'm down like 100. Let's see here. Craziest part is losing to like Mo Long stuff. I never lose to Mo Longs. Oops. Just one of them days. Thinking he's gonna go for the Raccoony first. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, that's just a sack. Yeah, that's just me sacking. I mean, it kind of balances against some of the earlier sacks, but that one was definitely me sacking. The freaking Molong had a lot of plus fire on it, though. That must have been like a plus 20-something fire on the Molong. What up, Illusions? How you doing, man? I think we're about an hour in. We're gonna be starting dungeon stuff soon. Got Jose. Josephine. Congrats on Josephine, man. I couldn't find Lima. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Josephine. I can't find anything. There she is. There you go. That's the Josephine. What are the odds it's squishing them? 0. I thought so. Yep. Well, that's not good. Yeah, really wanted the Lima there. Even though he actually banned the Athena. it changed my draft. Slow, please land slow. Of course not. And he procs! Oh, okay, yeah, I mean... Man, some days it's just... Some days it's just... Some days it is just not there. Okay. I don't want to do any wings after this, bro. And anybody's account that I got onto, if this RNG carried through, they'd be Challenger 2 by the time we're done anyway. But no, we're doing the last 3 wings and we are very done. Placement would still be Challenger 2. Actually, I think I'm done now. I am so freaking tilted right now. Yeah, I am so tilted right now. So we'll stop at this and we'll go test some dungeon stuff. Nice resistance. Wow, okay, that was actually crazy. That's like a next to nothing activation right there. Never mind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. It's been brutal, bro. It has been brutal. This match hasn't been. This match I kind of sacked. This match I kind of sacked. But prior to this match, it was just brutal. No, I tested a Vamp Juno 2 seasons ago and I hated it. She just doesn't do enough. Without the despair stuns, the solo potential's not there. I don't think you would want to play any... Oh, somebody asked to see the Ragdoll earlier. Sorry, but guys, this is the Ragdoll build. I don't think you would want to play any of my Ragdoll stuff, though, honestly, Ace. Actually have to ban the Julianne. He'll just dominate me here. So if I have to let the Oliver through, I'm kind of screwed. No, I have to ban the Oliver. I have no way around it. Yeah, I'm completely wrecked here. I am completely wrecked here. Really? I actually wanted to proc the Josephine. Is he gonna risk it here? Would he feed me that? He is. Can't believe he fed that to me. What up, Taylor? Riku, how you guys doing? Bro, grats on the LD5. Nice, bro. Grats on the LD5. Which one was it? Mookwall, huge congrats, man. That's awesome. You're gonna stun, aren't you? Oop, okay. How do you build Gyu? So mine's on damage, which is not necessarily a common build. So this is my Gyu build, but this is probably not the most common build. I think you'll normally see her tankier and on resistance. But I use her just in very specific situations. She's basically just against Oliver. And so I prefer, if she can't kill, she doesn't do enough. All right, let's see if we can get one Ragdoll comp for Ace. By the way, how you doing, Ace? Let's see if we can get one Ragdoll draft for Ace. And we can. Nice. All right. Oh man, I keep forgetting to put an artifact on this dude. I haven't drafted him yet, I don't think all season. Can I do this? Am I gonna be okay to ban the Wusa if he brings, or to let the Wusa through if he brings strip? I feel like I should have a second strip here or ignore. So let's do this. This should be a little better. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, so that's okay. That's okay. That's the Nikki build, also not a common Nikki build. And that's why you saw her keep resisting last match. Not anything special on my part. Josephine should be built with accuracy. The guy just didn't do it right. Basically, that's the truth of it. Let's go here. Man, that's a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Holy crap. My speed tuning's off also. Cadiz needed to be faster. Cadiz getting resisted kind of screwed me up, though, to be fair. If Cadiz doesn't get resisted, and he is max accuracy, if Cadiz doesn't get resisted, then I'm in a whole lot better shape here. That's a bad problem. Yep. That was a very bad problem. And he wins now. Not really anything I can do from here. Sort of maybe proccing. Nope. Yep. There you have it, guys. Drop 100 points and get rocked in it every single match. That was the gist of the day. Alright, well, we said today's stream was going to be about dungeon testing, so let's see if we can get luck sacked in the dungeons as well. Didn't I hit end battle? I thought I did. Yeah, I've seen it. I ran the builds. I can build it, but it's not worth it because I would have to take runes from too many monsters that I use more frequently than I would the Giants team. So I'm going to be looking to try and build something today that makes more sense for me and doesn't require me to divert like all my best rage runes away. That, or I might test Necro. Haven't decided which yet. I think we should probably do a quick test on Necro. I'm leaning more towards doing the Giants team because I might actually farm that. I don't think I'm like... Whoa. Okay, good, we're safe. I don't, Jack. I usually don't have the patience to, save. Let's see. Just a route, doesn't matter. Alright, so for Necro, I haven't really looked at the boss. I mean, you can see it's locked, right? I haven't really looked at the boss, but I do have an idea. Of course, it's something a lot of people are not going to be able to replicate, but... need to read the boss's stats, but I think this guy is interesting. So, that's standard, right? Nothing changed there. Controls the enemy that has dealt the most damage. Highest attack power at the start of the battle. Okay. So there's two things that I'm thinking here. One is maybe we can run something super high attack power and just snipe it. But we'll mess with that afterwards. For right now, what I really want to test is this guy with his billion hits. This is a pretty low cooldown. And then what about some of the others? Three times and 3 times, and then one more. So that's 4 if your attack power is higher. So let's take a quick look and see what the attack power of the Necro boss is. You've got to have it farmed by now, right? So we're going to go SW Wiki. Oh no, it'd be Swore Farm. Yeah, so we need a Swore Farm dungeon. And then this should be data mined by now. So we're going to look at Kairos Dungeon, Necromancer's B2 Abyss. Perfect. So speeds in Necro B2, 169 is the fastest. So that's kind of standard. And the boss's attack is 8,284. I'm not going to get a higher attack than 8,284. Got it. Boss also has 227,000 HP. Okay. Still, let's test him. Let's just see what happens. We're gonna do this. this guy. We're gonna bring in this guy. So let's use this as a starting point. All right, speed-wise, we're at 56, 54, 47. So I probably want both of these guys faster, and then we're just gonna go triple fight, just for testing purposes. Does he HP scale? No, he's attack scale, right? Yeah. It's that 97 crit rate, 101, 102. This one's faster. Yeah, there we go. 157. Okay. I have no idea. Let's go still. Actually, we should be going co-op, right? Because the idea here is we're going to do lots of teams. Oh, that's a good call, bro. You're right. Yeah, we could go... Well, the thing is, because I'm only going to have 2 real damage dealers, I'm thinking... Alright. Let's try... Well, I already ruined him. Let's go fight first, but we can try revenge if we see we're coming up short on things. Because that's a good idea, too. I'll go here, and then I just need co-op things, right? Where's co-op? I'm going to take co-op, so we'll take that. Oh, with this speed lead, he's got to be a lot faster. Okay, that's fine. 192. Ah! What does the wind guy do? Because he should have the same first. The wind and the fire ones, what do those do? Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. No, that's not... Maybe I didn't build the fire one. Maybe I didn't build... Oh, no, he's here. So that's the same first skill with brand. Okay. Number of attack. Okay, so and then 4 times. So maybe the fire one's actually better here anyway. I'm a fortunate mistake. It's too bad he doesn't have a lead skill. That's fine. I do not. I do not have an Instagram. I don't think I'm going to have a 26 crit rate here. Yeah, 18. Okay. We need a little bit more crit rate. We're fine on speed. What if we just want to actually speed over attack over crit? 99 for by 1. How much crit's here? 14, 20, 50. 21. Alright, that's fine. So I can drop here. I think I can go crit damage. Actually, I don't need any crit rate at all here. Crit damage, 6 crit rate. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's start here and see how this goes. That was kind of slow. Probably gonna need something to do better AoEs here. This looks super slow. Animations are kind of cool with the guys just going off here. Yeah, I know. I wanted to see how fast we'd be able to kill. This is literally the very first test right now. But yeah, so these guys are not going to do enough. I mean, obviously I didn't like put a lot of thought into rearing them, but these guys are not going to do enough. I just wanted to see how they would do. Not a big fan of Shaman here. I think that's going to result in super slow runs, almost no matter what you do. With him being single target hit, it's really hard to get the proper AI for Shaman to be consistent. There's definitely better options than Shaman. I think there will be better options than Shaman. Water Cannon Girl, same thing. She's a little bit less... Well, put it this way. There's lots of different things we can do. What we're doing right now is just testing. So, Water Cannon Girl, same thing. Her AI is kind of crap. And she's a little bit less consistent. I mean, I don't think we're going to find anything crazy consistent. But I would like to find something a little bit better than, like... Because you're basically just listing the old Necro B10 teams, but with less damage. Yeah, well, so that's basically people going back to the old Necro B10 teams with less damage. The idea here is just to do some testing and see if there's something better than the old teams. So this is going to be a problem. I forgot I took her off of Veil. Okay. I'm gonna guess that the best unused runes might have been her old set. That's definitely not it. It was a 24 crit rate rune before, I thought. 22 crit rate rune. Huh. Nemesis, not destroy. She used to have a 22 crit. Oh, you know what? I re-apped it after I took it off of her. It was this room, but I re-apped it. That's right. Alright, let's try that. Short 11 crit rate. That'd be short 1 crit rate, right? Yeah. So we'll do that one. Okay. I would be really surprised if we did. Anything's possible, but I don't see intent. I mean, they haven't done artifact re-apps yet. That just seems a little too OP to me. I'd be really surprised if that happened. I think you would see artifact re-apps sooner than you would see intangible artifacts, personally. Because an intangible rune is nothing that crazy, and intangible artifact is actually pretty crazy. Like, proportionately in terms of the power, because an artifact is a one of one, and there's a lot more variances, an intangible rune is largely nothing special. Whereas an intangible artifact would be pretty insane. An intangible rune, you could argue, reduces your farming RNG by, you know, when you get a good rune. So it's only when you get a good rune. So let's say 1 out of every, 500 runes is good, right? So if 1 out of every 500 runes is good, yeah, I think the crow's not a good fit here. Yeah, maybe he is. That was reasonably fast. How fast was it? No, that was not fast at all, especially because that's normal. Minute 14. That felt faster. Alright, so A-Star is definitely good here. Rauk is definitely good here. What about Y? Just for the heal factor. Bird doesn't give you much cycling. He does give you a big benefit getting through the waves. Kind of tempted to just test it with the bird and see what happens. Yeah, I don't think Crow does enough. I don't think Crow does enough. So highest attack card here is going to be the bird. Oh, he also has no artifacts. So I can tell you one thing, we're very unlikely to test Shaman today. Very, very unlikely to test older teams that are already pretty well known. The Crow, I mean, even the Crow, you could see the Crow didn't do enough, right? So if Crow doesn't do enough, Shaman's going to be in the same boat. I know he hits harder if you can get that to line up, but you just can't get it to line up consistently. How about this? Try this. Not enough defense break here. We're relying solely on the Rauk as a defense breaker. I already see the Light Chun-Li is not going to be good enough here. She's going to die here, right? Miraculously not. How tanky are these things? 23,685. So these golems have 23,000 HP. Wave 3 golems have 23,000 HP. How much HP do the other golems have in normal Necro B12? They have 18,000 HP. Okay. He doesn't quite do enough. I mean, I do like the heal and buff. backup defense breaker, but on the whole, the fact that her skill 1 is a single hit makes her problematic. Alright, Light Chun-Li was terrible. Let's get rid of her. Probably, but you'd have some RNG there. Airguard is going to take too many turns, I think, because of his self-cycle. I believe that counts as a hit with the boss. Attacks the enemy, it's only 2 times. One of these attacks 5 times, right? What about Carlos? You know what? Carlos is interesting. Let's try Carlos. So the thing with Carlos is, I suspect that he will gain the attack power of the imprisoned soul. We'll have to try and watch his passive. I still didn't fix the defense break issue. Not enough defense break here. But it's still worth just seeing if Carlos gets to steal the attack power of the imprisoned soul. We also haven't fixed the AoE issue here, so obviously there's a lot to do, but for right now I'm just curious if Carlos stacks. Oh, he's gonna get stolen, isn't he? Okay, he's gonna. Perfect. So we steal the Lapis, and then we fail to kill. That's not good. Yeah, he got her attack. But he can't get a turn. I think we gotta ditch the Verd here and try and look at some better way to clear waves faster. The cycling's not doing anything anyway. Tell you what's interesting there. Took the Verd that time. I didn't pay it to. Yeah, it heals about 8k. That's not too bad. I was gonna say maybe we need heal block, but for 8k, I don't know if it's really worth that. Plus, Carlos actually gives heal block. I don't think Carlos is the solution here, though. All right, let me test. Test something different here. Do I still have this guy ruined? Okay, so right now we're 5% damage on Dark. So you can wave clear with Illusion. Interesting. You can trigger Lucian's perfect AI by putting something in 30% range. What unit could we build that would have a consistent damage amount? So it has to have similar multipliers on skills 1 and 2, or it has to have only one skill, like a cat. However, if we do the cat, then we have 2 units that are only doing 1 attack. What monster only has 1 or perfect AI? Dominic has 2 skills, so he does variable amounts of damage. Same thing for Carlos. I feel like if the unit has only 1 turn, Teshar has 3. But so then the problem, it's the same problem. Now you're back to monsters that don't have. I mean, if I boosted Teshar damage a little bit right there, it would definitely trigger perfect AI, but then you have the Teshar and... So the Wind Harpy is not going to be 100% defense break, though. It's going to be like 98, but not quite 100. Wind Harpy is definitely a possibility, don't get me wrong. I'm just, right now I'm trying to think if there's anything that would be more consistent. Has to be a monster that only has one skill and then multiple passives. And the only one I can think of like that is the cats. All of the cats, let's actually... All of the cats have only one skill, but I think all of those skills only hit one time. So now you're at 2 monsters that only hit one time each, and they're your first 2 acting monsters. Although one of those monsters, the Lucian, will get captured if he doesn't die to reflected damage before. Having him get captured takes him out of the turn sequence. So if you went like Fat Cat Lucian for perfect AI. Huh. I don't know if I'm meowing down the wrong tree. Let's see. So that's AoE. And that's 1 hit. Oh wait, that's not it. That's okay, yes, that one doesn't. Okay. Passive. Single target. Passive. Single target. And then this one just has the single target also. What up, Kyle? How you doing, man? So the Ninetales, same thing. They have 3 skills. I'm trying to think of something that would always use a certain skill. So it either has to be perfect AI, of which you have Julie. Julie might be the best one here. Just curious. I don't think my Julie can clear these, but I should probably check. Because if Julie can wave clear, Julie's on my 2nd best rage set right now. Let's see if Julie can wave. I kind of doubt it. Fuku has 2 skills also. It's gotta be something with 1 skill. Or 2 skills that have about the same multiplier. Either way. Chilling has 2 skills. Yeah. Molly, I mean, that's stupid. That's just stupid. Does this thing have perfect AI into dark? Isn't this the one that does double damage if the enemy is dark? Oh, but you know what? Shaman does double damage and he has terrible AI, so never mind. Dark Chilling, I think, may also have 2 skills. Isabel's AI is bad. Or not good enough, anyway. So the thing is, you have to bring the monster below 30% without killing it. Which is a little bit trickier. Because if the 2nd skill hits like twice as hard and you need the first skill to do 70%, then the 2nd skill is going to do like 240. Or 140, excuse me. What does this guy do again? Yeah. This one does double damage on light, right? One of these does double damage. It doesn't matter. Shaman has terrible AI, so I'm sure that one does too. What was I looking for now? I actually forgot what I was looking for. Julie. Not even close. Not even close. Yeah, I mean, that was so far away, there's no point. The only thing I will say is that actually left the golems under 30%, right? Hang on. That leaves the golems under 30%, so that killed 3. Let's see what it looks like with damage on dark. 16 damage on dark with some CD. 15 damage on dark with garbage. 14 on dark with some ads. 8 on dark. So 16 on dark, this would be the best one, I think, for right now. Let's see what this looks like. That appears to be over 30% still, right? What up, Kelly? How you doing? So that's not going to trigger perfect AI, but maybe we don't need perfect AI at this point. Because now we would wave clear pretty quick. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I would optimize Julie's artifacts for whatever would hit hardest. And I agree with you. I think the additional damage would hit hardest. That was just a quick swap. Not that I recall, Kelly. What kind of multi-hitters? So what could we do that consistently multi-hits? You know what? Juno, actually. There's no way a Juno could get this stuff down. Oh, hey, congrats, man. I mean, there's a lot of different builds, but the most common build with this is like a Fang with Leo, and then this is Fang without Leo. So you'll see the builds are really similar, somewhere around 30k HP, max res, and then as much defense as you can get after that. Okay, what if we went here? This guy has no defense break, right? This does have the brand, though. Yeah, you got it, man. So what if we did this? Actually, Lucas, well, I don't know if Lucas, we can give Lucas a shot. Who's got his room? Oh, nobody. Actually, I took it off, right? Yeah. Lucas is one that I had in mind, but the attacks may be low if I want to bring in the route. Still, he does give he might actually work here. Yeah, he might actually work here. No, I'm taking way too much damage here. And part of it is speed tuning is off. I could just put everything on vampire. The Julie can't go on vampire though. Yeah, I don't think these guys are gonna do enough. Just wanted to test them out. They should not have. Oh, you know what? I need a faster route. And they definitely would have moved before Lucas. Yeah. That was speed lead rune? No. Okay. Okay, that route will work, and then let's just switch Lucas to attack over speed. Like this. That gets him there. He's technically, actually, he's still max crit rate. Yeah, he would only need 50 something in this boss anyway, so that should be fine. I should slow this guy down too. Well, actually, no. He's probably better off. Well, he'd be best off acting right behind the Julie. I need more accuracy on the Lucas also. Clearly. See, you lose Julie's perfect AI here, though. That's the thing. As soon as she starts taking all that damage, you lose her AI. Plus, I mean, there's no perfection. There's no perfect AI on the mid-boss. You got her AI back. Alright. What would happen? Well, that does fix 2 speed tuning issues at once. Let's give it a shot. Need to ramp up the damage on the mid-boss. That was very clean on the first wave. I'm actually less opposed to testing Shaman and Misty. Yeah. Alright, maybe I stand corrected. Maybe we will test Shaman. What I didn't want to test was the same generic Shaman team that I did a video on 2 years ago. Shaman would not be a guarantee kill though, because he still derps half the time. I'm not saying the old doesn't work, I'm saying that you're not actually testing anything new if you're just going back to the old. The point here is to test stuff. It doesn't mean that we're gonna find something better. You don't always. The point is that if you don't test, you don't know if there's something better. The fun for me is in trying to find something better. Doesn't mean that's, you know, doesn't mean you're going to. It just means that you're trying to. Where's all the speed coming from? Way too fast. That's fast also. Okay, that one has no speed, so that helps. Gonna need a lot more crit rate too, though. Okay. Need a 0 speed rune here. I don't know if I have one. Just this one. Gaming with Ricky, I will answer that in a moment here. Speed. Oh, there's already 0 speed. Okay. Actually can't lower the crit rate there, so it's got to be this one. Alright, let's see. What are the odds I have a 0 speed? Hey, the odds are good. Cool. More crit rate than I need, but that's actually not a bad thing either, because then I can drop this rune up here into that rune, and there we go. Ah, we're 1 crit rate short. Okay. There we go. How's this? There we go. Okay. Let's see how the speed tuning works on that. So, Gaming with Ricky, when you say should I focus one dungeon, are you asking... Wait, so I actually got outsped. I slowed him down too much. Nice. And he derped. Nice. If he doesn't derp, this would have been clean. I don't have confidence this will pass the boss, though, to be honest. I don't think there's enough multi-hits here. I don't think we can break the shield. Julie getting stolen is also a problem. Because anytime she has that skill up, we're going to get wrecked. Alright, so we're at 37. We need 15 more speed. So let's go. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's try that again. So if you're talking about early game, then at some point you're going to wind up needing to farm all the dungeons. If you're just talking about Abyss, then I would evaluate it based on where your runes are weakest right now. Yeah, you can't count on Vioprocs there. But that did come through clean. Now let's see if Julie just kills me. Yep. So I would work your way up to Necro. So the way to work your way up to Necro is by farming more Fatal runes, honestly. Because if you run Vio, you need kind of crazy runes. Oh, you're talking about Necro Hard Abyss. That's different. I would just run Abyss normal. If you have an Abyss normal team, then just run Abyss normal until you have good enough runes to get to Abyss hard. Alright, so next option is something I am pretty sure will not work, but we're gonna try it. Almost positive this won't work, but let's try it. 3, huh? Okay, so this one, crit rate's still a bit much. That's fine. So we'll drop this here. 16. I kind of wanted the Talia here, actually. I think better. She's got room. Let's actually do this, just so I don't have to re-rune the Sabrina. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're in Abyss normal, then you can improve in Rage runes as well. Okay, this is not fully ruined, but I have to take a restroom run, so we're going to go ahead and just try this, and then I will be right back. I do not have Diva. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, Deborah and Darka Sora. Only 2 LD4s I'm missing. Yeah, I mean, that's stupidly slow, but not optimized. Alright. Yeah, I had Sabrina there. I had to run to the restroom. Diva is the one. I did miss the Diva HOH, man. Life would be so much easier if I had a... sorry, Deborah. If I had a Deborah. Now, can you go triple?
Good old fade out.
That was, yeah. Sorry, I was like, what?
Yeah, I think you can go triple here. Alright. Attack speed doesn't really serve much purpose here, so... I think we'll stick with crit rate. Alright, now let's try. I was just rushing so that I could get to the restroom, honestly. Let's slow her down a little bit. mean, may as well just give her some damage. Should I put her on Bion? Yeah, let's go ahead and put her on Bio. I don't know if that triple fight actually matters. Do that. That slows her down. Alright, that'll work. One more Bio rune. Alright, 182. So we want everything in that 182 range. And then we should be going Sabrina first. So 193, she's actually got to slow down here now. We also don't need as much crit rate. So let's go shield, crit damage over attack. She needs a little bit more accuracy too. So we're gonna go, let's see, attack over speed, like this. Alright, so we're good actually on that. Short on accuracy, but I guess I could do that through artifact as well. She's at what, 38? How much accuracy do I need? Res is 60, 70 on the mid boss. So we need 55, so I need 17 S3 accuracy on the artifact. That's fine. That's fine. And then, so she's at 182. She's at 182. So we just put her here, and then she'll act first. Now, next up we would want the Diva, and I am thinking Vampire for the Diva. That's gonna be too fast, right? Yeah, it's gonna be too fast. Okay. We're pretty much capped out. We do need a lot of accuracy here, though. So let's go. We get an accuracy rune, actually. Do I have any decent ones? No, I don't think so. Fight, okay. And then, that's like not very good though. Is that an energy? It's too fast. Damage, okay, that one's okay. That's too fast. How about that? There we go. I'm short 3 crit rate. Yeah, I'm short 3 crit rate. I'm also still well short on, okay, so here we go. Attack over accuracy. That's going to crit rate as well. I'm sure one. No, I'm actually not. Never mind. She's light. I'm over on crit rate. Okay. So 184. She's actually too fast, and I'm over on crit rate. So let's do this one. Let's go focus. There we go. We'll do this, and we'll do this. Can't gem the speed out there. Not this. Okay. Still a little too fast, but the accuracy's good now. Where can I slow her down? It's gotta be on the 3. Yeah. So vampire 3 crit damage. How's this? Faster. Faster, faster, slower. 55. So we get 39 crit rate bonus. We need 61 crit rate. So this should work. We do this for crit rate. Of course I don't have a crit rate yet. I'm not using that many. No way. How about this? That's fine. Okay, 77. Good crit rate, good accuracy. That's fine. I'm just looking at wave clearing. So the goal here is just to get through the waves as fast as we can and let the multi-hits deal with the boss. And then Sabrina's build is fine. I would actually... Sabrina's too slow though. Wait a second. Talia 73. Sabrina at 57. All three of them will team up with Sabrina, so that's fine, actually, as far as defense break goes. So this speed tuning is fine. I just have to slow the Talia down right behind the Sabrina, and then we can run this Sabrina build for now. That's fine. We'll fix that. I'll fix the Sabrina build later if this looks like it can work. So the mid-boss is 169, so I need 163 on the Talia. Yeah, 163. No, 153, so plus 50. So I can be between 153 and 156 on the Talia. Okay. We need 2 more crit rates. Speed is correct, we just need 2 more crit rates. Is there a gem here? Well, that's the test here, is if it's slower. That's literally what we're testing. Those are not upgradable. This is. Okay. Let's see. 20 over 10 and 7. So this should be fine. Just too slow. 52. Is one speed too slow? What do I need? 13 speed? Something like this. Too low. Like this. That's okay. 155. Okay, that should be fine. And then should actually be, she should be CD as enemy less. Alright, let's try that. Is Sabrina acting too fast? Looked like Sabrina acted ahead. We were also a hair short on damage there. I mean, I did actually make 1 or 2 PvE videos earlier this month. Yeah, it's gonna be way too slow. The Talia is not gonna line up. Well, Talia did line up that time. Is that a minute 20? Minute 30? Minute 15? Somewhere in there? Minute 24. Okay. minute 24 and I was low on damage. Where would I push the damage? The Sabrina. Sabrina's already on rage, actually. We could push her back to triple fight. And we could put this, we could put the Shayna on triple fight, but I like the Vial for dirt protection. Shayna's missing 2 crit rate. Missed that. 19, okay, so Vial 5. Let's actually go crit rate over attack and just take this one, whatever it is. Okay, that's fine. So 79 on the Shayna. 55, 77. Well, that's one problem. I don't know where her rune went. Okay. Also, she's missing a crap ton of accuracy. All right, Kelly, have a good one, bro. I don't think I have an accuracy rune. Well, yeah. I'm sure I would have just sold all of them, right? Yeah. How about this? 43 attack. We'll put her broken. Or we could do another shield set. 24. No, I like this one more then. Okay. So that's almost equal to an attack 6, right? So we just go broken here. I mean, obviously you would optimize this if you're going to run this team for real, but that's not too bad. Except she's super squished now. That's with an HP artifact. Okay. That seems alright. I actually think I might need to change this one to an HP artifact as well, though. This might actually be a little too squish. Yeah, this is, at least this has defense a little better. But it's really more about the HP, because it's the reflected damage that gets stuff, right? So we can make it up here. Rage 2, attack over HP, something like that. Alright, so we are short 4 crit rate. Maybe I can make it up here. So we're gonna go. What do we need? 20 crit rate over crit damage. 20 crit rate. 23 over 7, 22 over 4, 22 over nothing. 22 over 7 with some defense. That has HP. Too slow though, right? So I need 12, actually need the 12 speed. So I think this one's fine. Okay, let's try that. Damage Colleen for the win. I mean, this might work, but it definitely does not look stable. That was nice though. So when you get the double AoEs, they clear nicely. I wonder if you could build Colleen triple attack here and make Colleen the one they steal always so that you're never being attacked by a That actually would probably work pretty well. She's got such a low base attack, it might be hard to get her attack high enough. And like right there, if she didn't proc, well, I mean, you could still have her on bio and triple attack. That's fine. This is not going to be stable. You can already tell. Like I've almost died a bunch of times. This is only the second run. Although to be fair, I mean, some of it's just a squishy Sabrina, and you could do vampire runes here. No, the boss can't be buffed. That's part of his passive right here. Will not be able to receive beneficial effects during battle. Minute 43. Yeah, this is super slow. And on a 461 attack, I don't see even triple attack working. Yeah, that's like 1600 attack. There's no way. I mean, you could probably just like focus everything to... $1591. That's almost 2K. That's still not even close. Yeah, it's not even close. In no way. Okay, yeah, this... I mean, the Twins team can be run, but that's definitely not going to work. You need a bigger nuke. Just curious. What would happen like this? This is going to be... Is this too fast? 87... 79. We have to slow him down a little bit. He's acting out of turn now, too. Oh, and if you put him on attack like that... I mean, he dies fast, but yeah. That would actually be fine, though, if you put everybody on will runes. He couldn't stun. And then he does die really fast. That wasn't enough damage, though. 50k. He needs to do the S2. He needs to do his S2. Yeah, but a consistent minute and a half team is nothing. If you can't get the team under 30 seconds, 35 seconds, it's really not one that would ever be worth running. Shaman will... I mean, Shaman couldn't get Necro B10 under 30... Shaman and Necro B10 was a 42-second team, honestly. So the thing is, Naiku, to count on a one-shot nuke after breaking the shield, you need perfect AI beforehand or it's going to hit the shield too often. That's why I wanted to test the newer monsters. I want to see if we can find something. I don't think you can... I wish you could search by like number of hits here, but you can't. So my thought had been to test the new monsters and see if there was anything that would be effective enough with the multi-hits. Yeah, but see, a 1 minute average, I would never run it. At a 1 minute average, I would just run my 31-second Necro B12 team. Well, now Necro B10. But if it takes twice as long per run, there's no way I would ever run it. So if I couldn't get Necro under 40 seconds, I would never run it. You can send me, I mean, I'm not going to say no. You can send me the teams and I could test it, but I don't believe a Shaman team could ever average under 40 seconds. The orange, I mean, I did a lot of testing back in the Necro B12 days, or Necro B10 days or whatever. I mean, I could stand corrected, and if I do, I will definitely admit it. Like I could be wrong, but I don't see how a Shaman team can average 40 seconds without perfect AI, because he just, besides his derps, he can just too easily dust his S2 into the boss's shield. Because I mean, if you look at so even if you look at this team right here, I mean, this team, obviously, when the AI goes well, it's 21 seconds. But the overall average on this team is 30 seconds. And this is with way less RNG on an easier boss. Well, of course Abigail's highly used right now because it just came out and testing hasn't been done. And Abigail may wind up being... I'm not saying Abigail's not going to wind up being an... I forgot, I can't run this team because A-Star's in the wrong build. I changed A-Star for Rage while I was testing Spiritual, and then I accidentally saved it, so she doesn't have her Necro range right now. But yeah, I mean, Abigail is the obvious first choice, but there's a reason that Abigail was dropped out of the Necro B10 run. So if you think about it like this, Abigail has always been in the... When Necro B10 came out, well, when Necro B12 came out, Abigail was there. In older Necro B10 teams, Abigail was there, and she always gets dropped out for better options because the teams built around her tend to be slow because they're a lot more heavily RNG based. She's what you would definitely go to for your first team as far as just like getting something up and running, because she does have the potential to do A-Hits. The problem is that she just doesn't do it consistently. And on the waves, the hits are just scattershot. Yeah, I used Unawakened back in the day. Actually, funny thing is, this Abigail right here, was unawakened until maybe 3 weeks ago. Like, well, actually, no, a little before that. Like, less than a week before Reloaded came out, I awakened her because it was irritating me looking at her, and I was like, oh, I'm never going to need that awakened now. But she was only awakened within the past month, and then it was irritating me looking at one unawakened monster in my box. No, John, I'm actually talking about before Tricar. But yeah, I'm not saying Abigail won't be in the final. Light or... I don't know. Well, Dark One just got buffed. Maybe Dark One. I don't have Dark One, of course. What is Moria's... Moria does something unique. This guy was built back in the Necro testing days. Anybody do a lot of dots on S1? I remember the old... Well, but see, that would still be super R&D. That would be very inconsistent. This guy will not stack his passes. That doesn't really look good. Yeah, I think Moria would actually be really interesting to test with like Onimusha's, but you know what? That has a little bit of potential. Problem is when he uses his S2, right? But the S1 has some potential. It says it will always land as a critical hit. That's a shame. No, I'm not looking for the homunculus yet. I'm looking for Sylvia. Probably never find her, but that is who I'm looking for. There we go. Yeah, Kyle, having this many dupes is not a good thing. Not until they put in Monster Search by name. Oh, he missed the kill. Okay, that's not good. What died? Teshar. Yeah, Teshar. Okay. Sylvia is interesting here. Super free-to-play team, too. we're not gonna have a crit hit, so that's not gonna work. That's like way over now. So 22 and 12, 30. Yeah, we just need a 5. Okay. Oh, perfect. There we go. Speed's a little high, but that doesn't seem too bad. That's gonna be, yeah, I'm already over that one. I'm already over that one. I think the real key here might be ruining everything on Vampire. That's why I tried to put the A-star on Will. I mean, I'm sure I can, just not for a quick option. Did he really just miss all point? Well, he only has 24 FPS. The Tetra is about to die here. At least we got one hit. This is still super slow. But yeah, I mean nothing optimized, but still, that felt pretty slow. All right, well, let's see. What do you guys think? More Necro or 2v2? I got a guildie asking for 2v2 RTA. I think I'd actually like to do a little bit of 2v2. That's not a bad direction.
Good old fade out.
That was, yeah. Sorry, I was like, what is he trying to do?
I think the Necro is, the Homunculus is interesting. Might need to look at Sylvia replacements if I'm going to share that team with anybody. There should be some Sylvia replacements, honestly. I did her for fun. Yeah. But I mean, there's got to be a better team up option than Sylvia. Can you not search for team up? I never even thought of it. Oh, here it is, tag together. I was thinking of her, but I don't think she's got the cleanse and the strip. The strip does nothing. What does this do? Alright, so defense break. AoE attack bar decrease. And provoke. Twins. Sylvia. Maybe Crow. Backup defense breaker and more damage. Should I just draft 4 LDs every match? Oh, he's got the speed leads. It surprised me at how good it was. Lisa, right? So we can do Beelzebub and then Bazooka. No speed lead? Oh, he's good. Normal. Oh, okay. Mostly I just run him when he's getting... I've been running him a little bit more now into teams that like CC. They ban speed lead, double speed lead, yeah, yeah. Mephisto nerfs his Eladriel, so he's kind of in trouble with the Eladriel buff there. Oh, with the Eladriel Mephisto, the Eladriel became a totally dead pick. But yeah, when I first read the patch notes, so the best support with him by a mile is Riley. If you can get Julianne Riley through, it's just like a free win, like automatic win. But when I first read the patch notes, I thought it was going to be a lateral because there are certain times where him cleansing like a speed debuff is huge. And him not being able to cleanse during the turn anymore, I thought that was going to be somewhat of a lateral. But in the end, like the fact that he's able to cleanse inability, it allows him to counter like those random Hathor sleeves. Yeah, I didn't think he got a nerf. I thought he maybe got a lateral. I thought it was either a lateral or a small buff, but it turned out to actually be a pretty big buff, to be honest. Yeah, it's, I mean, he's still very weak into CC. If you take his attack bar, you're still in trouble. Obviously, Tessarian is still an issue. But outside of that, just like random Musa sleeves, Gani Hathor, Okeanos, he counters a lot more stuff. And it's not even just a matter of what he counters, it's a matter of the fact that he's draftable into a lot more stuff. Over the last couple of seasons, I found that he was barely draftable at all. And you know, when you could get him in, he was amazing. I've had him on SS tier for a while. I've thought Julianne was very underrated for a while. He's been my favorite monster. I've said it on many streams. Julianne's been my favorite monster for ages. So for him to actually wind up getting buffed was pretty awesome for me. Let's do this. Yeah, no, it was definitely a buff. It was a noticeable buff too. It's just the draftability. He's just draftable into so much more stuff now. That's really the bottom line. It's not that he's that much more powerful. He's a little bit more. He's more powerful in some drafts. He's less powerful in others. But the net effect is he's a very strong monster that couldn't be drafted before. Now he's a very strong monster that can be drafted more. He's not quite spammable. But, you know, to go from being draftable in 5% of drafts to 10 or 15% of drafts, that's pretty massive when he's going to be really strong in those drafts. Just for fun trolley matches right now. She's mostly a CC monster, but I have had some really good success in, for one thing, surprisingly, I've had good success with her into some bruiser teams. But yeah, for the most part, I just use her for trolley fun. She is a really fun monster, but she just doesn't fit like my drafts or play style. I mean, I got my ass kicked by Dark Panda in the last match of RTA on this stream. I think Dark Panda is really good. He's got too much speed. Are you locked in already? Is Yana be used anywhere in Siege? Not really, because she's too many accuracy resistance checks. Siege defense, yes. Siege offense, no. Accuracy resistance checks are not your friend in Siege. But you can see Ziana shining right here. I mean, she is definitely fun. She's also my main arena offense monster now since Ongi got nerfed. And if you run her with like a faster cleave, I mean 108 base speed, AoE pushback, she's like a better Chung. I mean no resistance, but with the silence, she's now a better Chung. But you have to be really committed to running a cleave, which is not what I am. I actually have not. With this past week, I really haven't gotten a chance to do past few weeks due to where's my Leo? Can't find Leo. Oh, they're in a different order here, aren't they? Crap! I don't know where anything is. I don't know where anything is. Screw it. Oh wait, do I vaguely recall Leo not being allowed in 2v2? Maybe that's why I couldn't find him. But yeah, so with we had Siege Tournament. So during Siege Tournament, I didn't really get to do anything. Then I spent a week building my RTA box, and then I had to spend the last week building defenses and preparing for the Siege season. So I pulled Amber a few weeks ago, but I've actually been spending a lot of time on the game lately, which has been kind of tough because I don't have a lot of time. But yeah, so it's been a little bit trickier, like trying to find all the time. So one speed lead, one speed lead. I've only faced Zyros once in RTA. It was kind of annoying. I think the Zyros buff is nice. I think it doesn't change that much with him. I mean, if you got full skill reset before, you were already pretty screwed. So it doesn't really change that much, but it's still nice. It's definitely not a bad buff. That's a pretty sick combo, HP and defense together. If he gets the snipe on the Chung. Oh, the cut! How did he cut even with speed buff? Oh, well, I guess how did he cut even with speed buff? That's kind of crazy. What have we not drafted yet? We haven't drafted Volantis much. Yeah, Bulwark, okay. So Julianne should come out here. Julianne Lima? I haven't drafted Lima yet. Lima's a good fit here. Lima Volantis, maybe. Ah, Lima's no longer a good fit unless I ban the Praha. I don't want to do that. Alright, let's do Julianne Beelzebub. I do on occasion, yeah. I do on occasion. It's a question of time, but when I have time, I do watch some. It's more, is there any value in resistance here? No, because he's going to take accuracy lead there, right? Yeah, so we'll go attack. I think I had a 3,000 cocky at one point. Huh. Resistance Masha, huh? Does he go into the... Well, he's gonna sleep here. Wow, look at all these resistances, man. Yeah, I run Zyros on Swift for Arena. Oh, did I kick my camera? There we go. Via will. I mean, you can just run the Nemesis Megan also. So if I ban Carnell and just the Molly's gonna have too much defense for my Sonya, I think. Molly's a good pick there, though. Kept me from banning the Cornell. I think I can snipe the Kinky with Sonya, but it'd be no good because the Vanessa's there, right? Unless he gets if he gets the reset on the Vanessa, I could go Kinky. I'm gonna have such a speed advantage. I bet I do 30k to her. And never mind. All right, we'll take out the Q. That's fine. I don't think they're bugged. I think they're acting how they were intended to act. They put them in as a buff, or as a debuff, excuse me. So clearly they intended them to be cleansable. The fact that you can proc on the same turn you cleanse, it seems like a coded order of operations, but it does not seem like a... It diminishes the value too much. So I don't see myself using a lot of seal runes. The place that I would use seal runes, it would be triple seal on a monster that can stun with an AoE. So, like originally I thought you might see, for example, well, Van Cleef is a good example. Van Cleef has a stun and can actually extend the stun, so yeah, the seal doesn't matter at that point because he can, he can extend the seal too. So yeah, like a triple seal Van Cleef. Yeah, Water Dragon would be a good one. Triple seal Gianna would be a good one. Triple seal Van Cleef, he could put a 2-turn stun with a seal, and that takes away the ability to proc out a seal on the second turn. So you could take a Lulu or a Riley out of the match for 2 turns. That would make sense. I really like Tesla. Let's go here and here. This thing's freaking toxic, man. This thing's freaking toxic. Yeah, to me that seems pretty bugged. Because you can... I think the Verd part might be bugged. Might be. Let's see. Double speed leads. The problem for me is I only have 3 speed leads. That's going to be an issue, actually. Only having 3 speed leads, because one of those speed leads is Pontos, which is just total crap in this draft. I assume he's gonna ban the more. Does that mean I ban the view? That's his main cut, right? Yeah, so then I have to ban the Gyu. Okay. Claire was a weird pick there. Poor man Sonya, I guess. So he should... Well, if he bans the Veronica, the Robo outspeeds, yeah, either way. I didn't know about those interactions with Verd. That part does seem bugged. I don't see how the monster can still proc. That just seems straight bugged. Yeah, if the Verd seals on Revenge and the monster can proc, that just seems super bugged. I'm gonna get cut by the Ivors. random first pick basket. Which one? So if he's tuned, he is. Okay. At least we get the reset. Yeah. No resistance. That's bad. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, Smicer's wrecking, man. Ah! So close. it enough? I think Smicer wins this in the end. Dude, that's a lot of damage from Smicer, too. Wish that Ethno was Despair. I don't even know if it's Bio. I think it's Swift. I haven't seen it proc. Dude, that Smicer was rocking. Alright, no more messing around with Kraka. Kraka's so bad. Cybala's okay. I mean, she serves her role well. She's definitely a useful monster in her role. But Smicer is pretty brutal. I'm sorry to hear that, Extortion. I'm actually tempted to snipe the Smicer. That thing was built on straight attack. Pretty sure it gives me the sun. No! Gives me the Vero. Okay. I guess we'll pick that one. Interesting. Alright, well he goes first with the Veronica, so he can show us where we're going. not believe I'm gonna win this. Gotta land the attack break on the Moor. That's 3 I've missed. I'm dead next turn, so that's all I can do. Does he? Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. I'm not dead anymore. I thought he would ban the Moor, honestly. I was surprised when he let the Moor through. Not the Moor, the Douglas. But I had 3 chances to attack break Douglas. I missed all 3. That's just bad luck, because it's still 50-50. Even if he's crazy high attack, it's 50-50. All I had, well, 37, I guess, actually, because there's Res check. So 50-50 not to glance. I glanced all 3, but he could still resist. But yeah, not crazy high attack. Yeah, the Douglas pretty much went 1v6. Well, I can handle that. It's gotta be that, right? Where's the tone? So is the reset the Nikki or the Tomo? I think the reset's actually the Nikki. He's got too many threats with attack buff. Have a good night, bro. This is it for me too. Ballsy. Oh, he fed the Nana. What? No way! There is no way my Julianne double glanced. All right, I have 100% attack up to lost HP. If I freaking glance right here, yeah. Julianne's like 4K attack right there. So he's 23. I mean, I guess I could see him double glancing on the first one, but I mean, not really. That's still 23 and change. Like, that's pretty insane, honestly. That's like a plus 2,500 Douglas or something. So Swift Route, I guess. Swift Route can damage bird? Yeah, it'd have to be a Swift Route damage bird. That's unfortunate. Stun the route. No, interesting. Oh yeah, he's got Carnal. Never mind. Yeah, makes sense. Muckwall's not bad for RTA. I mean, he's not the best, I won't lie, but he's not bad. One more. Man, I'm getting hungry though. If we don't match quick, I'm gonna call it. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting real hungry. Definitely last match either way. Sonya Trap Chung. Not that I draft him very often, but I'm drafting him this match. We're just going for a faster match. Haha. I know my wife's making dinner right now, so I think we're having sausage and peppers. Alright, let me put the Discord link in chat. gonna do Chung. I still want to do Chung. I already have one invincibility. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm not sure why the link's not working, but I'm just gonna hold the link right now. There you go. Here's the Discord link. Oh, that's such a bad proc. That's such a big proc right there too, because I had Pontos coming up. I literally just copied it from Discord right now. Oh, that's Nemesis. Dude, we got wrecked. Gotcha. Would you stop procking, bro? You're like negative 12%. All right, we're gonna call it from there. So guys, as always, I appreciate you hanging out on stream with me, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. I'm gonna go grab some dinner. Have a good night, everybody.